Tracy Dietze of Marengo, Iowa Valley, ranked second for the year. He's undefeated against Rob Wadle of Liberty Central Southeast Warren. And Rob Wadle came into the final tournament unranked, but has done very well to get into the finals. And the takedown was taken by Dietze immediately over Wadle. He's up by 2 right now with the very first few seconds of the match, and he's trying to tip him over for more back points. Tracy Dietze, undefeated, coached by Joe Loftus. In a strong position on top. He has the arm barred already in back.
Yeah, he already looks like he really likes to be on top, kind of like when it leech, and he really likes to tilt. Look at him work for it right now.
You got headgear, man.
Bar one arm, go for the half Nelson over the other way.
And he's got some length and, you know, the legs to do a good job of leg riding.
Tracy Dietze. He got to the finals. He had a technical fall in the first round. And then 2 decisions. Neither of them were particularly close. He beat Chad Ryan of Underwood in the semifinal round 7-3. Here he is. He's trying to tilt his man already.
As a senior, he was a 3-time district qualifier, but this is his first time in the state tournament. And here he is in control right now, trying to drive for a state championship.
Half Nelson, trying to push his man right over. If Wadle was able to keep his arm in there and block that half Nelson from getting tight.
Rob Wadley's dad, Gene, was a 1969 state champion. So
here come near fall points, Tim.
Yeah, like I call it, he really likes, he rides tight. Dietze does from Iowa Valley, Marengo, rides tight, rides confidently, and is always looking for the back.
4-0 now in favor of Dietze after he got near fall points. If he'd held him for 5 seconds in that near fall position, he would have had 3 points instead of 2. But he exposed his opponent's shoulders to the mat and kept him there. And he's controlled this match so far. Leads 4-0.
Go by the man, build up.
In 2A, it's a 4-2 in 2A now with Prim going up against Brian Howell. Prim from Grinnell just went ahead. It's 4-3 now with 1.5 minutes left in the second period.
Green choice.
End of the first period here. Referee Tom Moore of Griswold.
Green defers. Red.
Wadle says, I'll give my opponent the choice, and Dietze gets it. He'll take down.
All right, get set, Iowa Valley.
Looks at Coach Joe Loftus, who says, take the down position. You're up 4-0. Get some points.
Matt Dickey from West Waterloo is ahead on the 3A.
Rolls
3-0.
Right into a reversal.
Nothing yet.
Dickey, almost the reversal. He's going to have it in a second here unless Wadle can hold on.
2 red.
Dickey.
Reversal.
Go ahead, TJ.
Dickey, of course, from West Waterloo, a state champion already, looking for his second, is ahead of Tom Smith from Dubuque-Wahlert, 3-0 with 1.5 minutes left in the second period.
Freeze, come on.
It's 6-0 in favor of Dietze, the man in black. Senior from Marengo, Iowa Valley, undefeated in this wrestling season. And tough on top. 1:20 to go in the second period. Wadle of Liberty Central beat 5th-ranked Sean Hawks. He beat rated people to get into the finals. He beat 5th-ranked Sean Hawks of Pocahontas 11-4. And then he has a timeout here for injury on the bloody nose.
Well, on this timeout right here, there's only 17 seconds left in the second period, and Prim still leads Howell from Makokata 4-3 in the second period. And on the 3A mat, with only 45 seconds left in the second period, it's still 3-0 Dickey over Smith. Dickey from West Waterloo, Smith from Dubuque-Wahlert.
Ready to go?
Now we're ready to go again as Tom Moore of Griswold brings Tracy Dietze and Rob Wadle back out. Dietze leads 6-0. Wadle in his second round match beat 6th-ranked Brian Morgan of Plainfield, and then he blanked Brian Ostenink of Rock Valley 4-0 in the semifinals, and that's how these two men got to where they are.
Top man work, top man.
Wadle hasn't been able to solve Dietze at all so far.
Watch your arm.
And he's been on the bottom most of the match. Here he is trying to step across, but with those legs get across the body. But Dietze is still managing to control him from the side.
On the 2A mat, it's still 4-3 Prim with a minute and a half left in the match. And on 3A, it's now 5-0 at the end of the second period with only 1 period left. Matt Dickey going for his second state championship, leading 5-0.
Dietze here is in the crossbody ride, and Wadley's not going anywhere with 20 seconds to go, trailing 6-0.
Stalemate.
Stalemate.
Time again. Southeast Ward.
Really a control rider, isn't he, Doug?
He certainly is. He's been in complete control here of Wadley.
Just like a leech, really, and that's a mark of a good wrestler when you can ride tough.
Here he is again. He has Wadley flat. Wadley of Liberty Central, Southeast Warren.
You know, as far as family, Dietze's brother, he's got in his blood too. Chad Dietze was a 2-time state champion for Iowa Valley Marengo in 1986 and 87. So he's got a younger brother coming up to sophomore. So the Iowa Valley's happy to have the Dietze brothers.
Let's rinse his mouth out, Coach. Grab the bucket there.
It's now 6-3.
Again with
Go ahead and get
2-minute last period to go. That bloody nose, I guess, is acting up just a little bit.
On the 2A mat, it's now 6-3. Prim from Grinnell over Howell from Maquoketa. Prim winning 6-3 with only 30 seconds left. It's now 6-4. They're both on their feet with only 30 seconds left.
Talking about the brother action, there were 2 Wadleys in this tournament, too. This is Rob Wadley here. Sean Wadley, 125-pounder. Made the tournament, too.
Work out of the ties, man. Work out of the ties.
Prim just got a takedown 8-4 to almost seal the championship for the Grinnell wrestler and going to go 33-0 this year.
Dietze in the black leads here 6-0 at 1A at 119 pounds in our Iowa High School Wrestling Championships coverage. The 20th year for Iowa Public Television to be here at Veterans Auditorium to cover the meet. 2 for Dietze.
Tom Smith has now scored against Mac Dickey at 7-2 with 28 seconds left in the match.
An 8-0 lead here for Dietze with just about a minute to go in the match. He has controlled Wadley all the way. He was able in the first period to tip him up on his back for a tilt.
Right here, dropped into the headlock try by the Wadley from
Sit tight now.
Liberty Central, Southeast Warren, but Gracie Dietze was able to roll through for the 2 points.
1 minute to go. Manages to control from behind with the waist and arm. He pulls him back with the arm off the referee's whistle. Has the leg in now. This is where he likes to ride.
The final in 3A, 9-2, the winner, Matt Dickey, who, by the way, has been invited to the Pittsburgh Classic, one of the top high school events in the nation. His second state championship, 9-2 over Tom Smith from Dubuque.
This is what Dietze has been working for. Try to tip his man, tilt him up on his back again for a near fall. He held him for the requisite 5 seconds and got a 3-point near fall. He's up now 11-0. A dominant match here, wrestled by Tracy Dietze of Marengo, Iowa Valley. He's been in control from the start. There it is. It's a state championship for Tracy Dietze.
And just one more for the Dietze family, and they're third now.
Big hands, guys.
Dietze, a senior, takes home the title, and in a few minutes you'll see him on the top of the victory stand. Let's go to the awards for 112 pounds at 1A.
6th place, Darren Hellman, Gilbertville, Don Bosco. 5th place, Jeremy Schubert, Holstein, Galva Holstein.
Well, in wrestling, takedowns are worth 2 points and escapes 1 point. And that was the story at 119 pounds in AA. Lim Prim put together 4 takedowns to defeat Brian Howell of Makokata, Lim Prim of Grinnell, in the final score 8-4. And there you see one of those takedowns occurring in the 3rd period. And the champion is Lim Prim of Grinnell, decisioning Brian Howell of Makokata 8-4. Dick?
All right, Dean, in the championship round in 3A competition at 119 pounds, Matt Dickey of West Waterloo becomes a 2-time state champion for the Wahawks as he defeated Tom Smith of Dubuque-Wahlert 9-2. It took 4 takedowns, and Dickey was in control. Back to you, Doug.
We go now to 125 pounds. This will be the last time.
Place, Brian Ustinik, Rock Valley. 5th place, Chad Stanley, Truro, I-35. 4th place, Sean Hawks, Pocahontas area. 3rd place, Chad Ryan, Underwood. Runner-up, Rob Wadley, Liberty Center, Southeast Warren. And the Class 1A 119-pound champion from Marengo, Iowa Valley, Tracy Dietze.
Tracy Dietze says that one thing he's learned out of wrestling is nothing's impossible, and that's not a bad thing to learn from a sport.
Isn't that interesting who his role model in life is?
Andy Rooney?
Andy Rooney. How about that? Have to ask him about that.
Presenting the Class 2A 119-pound awards, Coach Mike Allen of Grinnell. 6th place, Spencer Gear, Britt, West Hancock. 5th place, Tom Becker, Glenwood. 4th place, Lauren Busta, Jackson Junction, Turkey Valley. 3rd place, Dusty Rhodes, Osage. Runner-up, Brian Howell, Makokata. And the 2A 119-pound champion from Grinnell, Lim Prim.
And you might say that he looks a little small to play football. Well, he was an all-conference. He was all-conference in football, Lim Prim from Grinnell. So, not a bad all-round athlete.
We're looking at the award stand for the 119-pound class here at the Iowa High School Wrestling Championship.
Presenting the Class 3A 119-pound awards, Coach Don Huff of Waterloo West. 6th place, Anthony Blint, Mount Pleasant. 5th place, Tim Deegan, West Des Moines Dowling. 4th place, Mike Graves, Sioux City Heelan. 3rd place, Brent Paulson, Cedar Rapids Kennedy. Runner-up, Tom Smith, Dubuque-Wahlert. And the Class 3A 119-pound champion from Waterloo West, Matt Dickey.
Little family tradition there also. His dad was a teammate of Dan Gables at West Waterloo High School in the 60s.
Let's go to